Back again, I guess. This thing, well, I flip it over. I've been scraping the stuff off of the board. This is plastic. I need a, I don't know how I can fix this. Can I just tape it or what? I don't know. But anyways, I don't have a staple gun or anything. That'll probably just crack out anyways. But I use lacquer thinner to kind of clean this up a little bit. I'm going to go back over it again. I actually ran out of lacquer thinner. Anyways, so since I can't do anything about that today, I am over here working on the car, got it back on the lift. I got this sleeve off. Maybe if I point at what I'm talking to, that'll help. And then I did get some more parts. This is just a tubing kit for the line lock. I'm not too worried about doing anything with the line lock. I don't even know if I'm going to put in this. Okay, they're calling it a combination proportioning valve. Okay, so there's that. Yeah, this sleeve right here, that's what I pulled off. This one's a lot shorter. Hopefully it'll bring my wheels in a little bit. So I don't even think, I think the tie rod ends were basically just stopping at right here. I don't even think they were passing through at all in this area. But this looks like it'll travel a little bit further in, and also it's a lot shorter. So I'm gonna get back on that, and I did already order more parts too. Here's a headliner again. I still need to go back over it. There's a lot of glue right here. Oh man, that's nasty. But yeah, that's what it looks like now. I know it looks like hell, but it did actually clean up a lot from where it was. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait till tomorrow before I can get some more lacquer thinner. Shaky. I have the sniffs. I went through a few sticks just messing up. I can't go buy more. So there's that. That tubing bender works really good. Tubing bender, if I said that right. I don't know if I can reuse that switch and flop it over to the new valve or not, or if that's even a good idea. But here's what it looks like. So first off, these sleeves, they did actually move the like the toe in like a lot, so it looks a lot better, but I still don't know if it's enough. That's the downside. The valve though, I gotta figure out what I can do with the brake lines. I'm assuming I'm gonna have to just buy new brake line that's this size and then just redo the whole rear. But other than that, is it blurry? Oh yeah, I had to dent the firewall. So I think that's enough. If I have to screw this out, I think this is enough room for it to do whatever. I mean, if it turns out to just be a bad idea, then I'll just put the old one back in. So, okay, I did put the line lock solenoid on. I know I'm not the best bender, but here's the good news. This line that goes all the way over here to the passenger side, I did pretty much nothing to it. Right here, if you just happen to see the last video I did, I think it was about right in here, the header tube was hitting. So I did try to, you know, kind of finagle it back. I tried to take some slack out and try to move some slack into here so I can get it up in this corner some more. But I'm not gonna really know. I could probably still do a little bit more, but yeah. I'm just gonna see how the header fits when it goes back in, and then I guess I'll just readdress it. This over here, point, it don't look the greatest, but none of it does. But it came out okay. I took a screwdriver and actually just bent it away from the frame horn. Well, frame horn's up there, but from the frame a little bit. Okay, I really like how they just give you enough slack. That's gonna have to be replaced already, I bet. But yeah, I started taking out the brake line, and I decided to stop doing that until I figured out for sure what I'm gonna do. Because I think all of this, I think it's 3/16. Is that what I'm using? I've had a bunch of this already laying around. But Okay, I also looked at this car. What did I do when I did this one? So it's kind of a jumping off point. Okay, video shaky. I'm finally doing my headliner, even though it's way too cold to be doing this. I already got half of it done. I'm just waiting for this side to pretty much just tack up. And this is my first time doing this, and it's not going that great. So moving on. This over here, I got, not that I do this stuff every, okay, all right. Anyways, I still got a lot to do on my firewall. I did not put any brake fluid in my, well, brake stuff. So I got a feeling all this is gonna probably have to come off anyways. I could just disconnect the booster and just kind of let it hang down, but I'll probably just take it off. I still need to paint my firewall. Don't know when that's gonna happen, but I need to clean up all of this crap. I need to weld this up. And I think when I weld that up, I'll probably also do that little bit of nothing right here, repair that area. Still got that to do. Okay, let me think. The brake line, the hard line going to the rear, I did have to, I'll get the car up in the air. You can kind of see it a little bit. No, that's the brake cable. Okay, well anyways, I'll show that here in a little bit. Oh yeah, line lock. I forget things. I should probably think about what I'm gonna say before I push record. Okay, headliner is done. I'm never gonna do this again. I mean, I say that now, but it's not perfect. It was broke there, so it's just gonna be wrinkled, and it was broke, yeah, I think on this side. I think that's why it looks like that. Yeah. So it was broken here. It's still broken. I just taped it. That, I tried to glue it, and the glue just busted. So it's actually gonna be worse. The way it's, I'm moving around a lot. Yeah. It's by the time it's in the car, it's gonna look way worse. But I don't know, it's plastic, it's broken. If it was cardboard, you could probably actually fix it easier with just tape. I think that's what they usually do, but the tape just doesn't really hold on to this plastic very good. I already tried it. Yeah, so I think what I did with the headliner is I basically had it folded like in half, like right in the middle, and I basically folded it over one direction, sprayed both sides, the plastic and the headliner, waited 5 minutes, smoothed it all out, and then I basically just did the same thing. Flipped that side over, sprayed both sides, flipped it over, and then I did the edges. And at that point I trimmed everything, and then I flipped it over, and then glued the edges down. So I think that's what you're supposed to do, but either way, I got a little ambitious with cutting out these holes for the sun visor swivels. I probably shouldn't have done that, but I am gonna wait for the dome light. I'll wait till it's fully cured, and then I'll cut out that. But yeah, okay, they say it takes like 5 minutes to tack up, and then 24 hours to fully cure, and that's at like 70 degrees. It's definitely not 70 degrees here. So it's like, I think it's in the 20s or 30s right now. And I had the heater going, so that may help. And then the brake line. Okay, you're probably not gonna see that. I had to put an adapter right there. Luckily, the brake line kit I got with the line lock sticks, they had a bunch of adapters. And then I think it's just 3/16 line. I tried to bend it similar. I used the old brake line as a template. You probably can't even see that. Maybe a little bit. But it's shaped similar to how the original brake line is, except it's a smaller diameter. I don't think that's gonna hurt anything, but I did have to put a union right there. I didn't like doing that, but I had to. I mean, that's just one more place for it to leak. And then I don't know when I'm gonna get brake fluid in this, but okay, so I think this clip right here was actually in here, but there's a provision for a clip here, so I just screwed it down here, and I think it'll probably actually work out better. I kind of half-assed test fitted the headers, made sure nothing interferes with any of this, I think I'm good. The only real issue I'm gonna have is still right here in this corner. I don't know if that pipe is gonna hit it. It probably will. I'll just address it then. But that's the proportioning valve or control valve. Yeah, I don't know if you have any use for this.
Okay, bye.